All right, good morning everybody. I hope you guys are all doing well. Today is very exciting because I just received my spring Hobonichi Trogon order. Just gonna be unboxing what I got. I'm excited for some of the new items that came out. This is new. Huh, I feel like this is the first time Hobonichi has put these in here. Interesting. Okay, that's cute, I guess. The first thing that I got was this pencil board. This is in the A6 size. I forgot the artist's name. Keiko Shibata? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, so I apologize. But she was kind of the highlighted artist for this year for the spring designs. And I don't know, I just thought these little alpacas, llamas, whatever you wanna call them, I'm pretty sure they're alpacas. I thought they were just really cute and just kind of like dorky and derpy, and I just really liked this. I'm not even like a super huge pink person, but I just thought this was cute. And something that I've been trying to do in my planner this year is just take myself a little less seriously and just kind of do art for the sake of art and not for like, I don't know, the skill of it or anything like that. And so the thing I really liked about her art is that even though it's not necessarily my style, it just kind of reminds me like not to take myself too serious. And she likes this. This is the one that I currently use all the time, and I love this one. But I was thinking, since this is the A6 size, it perfectly fits on this page compared to this guy that always kind of like goes over. So I thought this might be a little bit easier or help me do my lines a little bit quicker. So that is the first item I got. It's really cute. I actually really do like that. Next is the Hobonichi. So this is new this year. I believe this is pronounced the tragen. It's a German word for like to carry. And I really liked the concept of this, and I thought it would actually be really helpful. So here it is. First impression, I was very curious about the fabric. I don't even know how to describe this. It's not necessarily soft. It almost reminds me kind of like windbreaker material, but just like a little bit more cottony. It's definitely gonna pick up hairs. Like it feels like it's gonna attract a lot of dust, but overall I like the feel. The Trogon does have some leather components to it. I honestly think I might take this tag off. But here is the cover. As you can see, it has a magnetic closure on here. I honestly thought the magnets were going to be kind of like too big for my personal taste, but seeing it in person, I actually think they're like, it's like a perfect size. Like they're flat, they're not super like dome shaped. And I like to fidget a lot with things, and so when I first saw this on their website, I was like, oh, that looks like the perfect like fidgeting case. So this is the case. There is a magnetic closure right there, and then there is another leather pocket right here, and then a leather, it's not a pen loop, it's like a clip loop, they said. So you can't stick an entire pen in here. Instead of the pen, you just put the clip in, which I don't know how much I'll use this little loop, but it is a nice little touch. Put in my current cousin. This thing is ginormous. I'm not someone who likes to put the front and the back cover in. I was just thinking about only putting the back. For me, I mainly wanted to use this to just carry all of my things together. I didn't necessarily want to like always keep my book in here, so my plan is to like take my book out when I'm using it. I was worried that it was going to be a little flimsy with just the back cover in, but it actually feels pretty good. Like it doesn't feel like it's going to go anywhere. And this is the cousin that I have now that's pretty chunked out, and it doesn't look too bulky or too big. Like it fits actually pretty perfectly. And I'll stick the front cover in if you're curious on what that looks like. So that is with the front cover of the cousin tucked in, which honestly also feels pretty good. I actually don't mind that as much. There are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pockets here on this left side, but it looks like these top guys are not super deep. So here is like the little card that they include. This front pocket is the most deep, and then when you get to these ones, it's about like half of the height. Yeah. So it would honestly be good for little like horizontal cards or stickers or stuff like that. I don't hold a lot of like washi tape or stickers or cards, so I don't know how much I'm actually going to use this, but it is nice to have. And then there is this like pretty large pocket right here behind that you could just stick whatever in. And in the back, you could technically use this guy as a pocket, and then there's also the leather one right here. And my thoughts for this case was to also house my Hobonichi weeks together with it. So there is this pretty large pocket in the back. There's no magnetic closure or anything, and my thoughts were to just stick my weeks back here so I could carry them both with me all the time. And then this front portion has a zipper pocket. So if you're unfamiliar, I am in the Hobonichi Cousin, so this is the A5 size. So this is the biggest cover that they offer, and the pocket is pretty huge. I only ever carry around probably like 2 to 3 pens maybe, so we'll try a couple. So here are like the 3 main pens that I use. Here's my Platinum Preppy that I just started using. Here's like ink refills. I don't want to carry around a glue stick, but I'll put it in here just so you can kind of see. Posca pen. It's kind of all that I carry. I don't have any Tombos with me, but I'm sure they would fit, no problem. So that is kind of a lot of pens in there. Let's see if it'll close. Yeah, it's still closed. It's pretty big. She's a little chunky right there. But again, I don't see myself carrying around my glue stick. I usually just leave it in my office. So realistically, I could see myself carrying like these 4 pens, and that lays really well. It's honestly not as bulky as I thought it was going to be. On the website, this cover did look pretty bulky, and the reason I don't order a lot of the Hobonichi like covers and cover-on covers is because of the bulk, and the A5 is already kind of a bigger size, and so I was worried about this being super like, I don't know, just like heavy looking and heavy feeling, but honestly this is not too bad. I'm actually pretty happy with this. So yeah, that is the pocket. It does have a little gusset on it, so there's definitely room in there, and it's pretty easy to access. First impressions, I really like this. There is a like interesting smell to this. I don't know what it is. I think it's probably the leather, honestly, but it doesn't smell like leather to me. The last item that I ended up ordering was a new spring edition Cousin. Here she is. I always really love the Cousin packaging. I don't know what it is about this. It's just really pleasing to hold and look at. Okay, here she is. It feels so small in my hand. Mine got a little dented up, but I don't mind it. It feels so small and clean. Here's a comparison of like chunkiness. Oh my gosh, this one is so clean. It's so funny. I'm really excited to be in a new book. This is actually the first planner that I have ever completed, which I'm super proud about. I've always been like a huge planner hopper, and this is the first one that I have actually finished, which is really cool. But this one, I believe, can start using the weekly spreads on April 1st. Because just like how January 1st started on a Monday, I believe April 1st starts on a Monday as well. Yeah, so April 1st. That is very aesthetically pleasing as well. However, this one is gonna feel so much smaller. So I'm actually going to put the cover on this as well. So I have a clear cover from Midori. This is just the notebook cover. It's not the like 1 page cover. So this one's a little bit smaller, which I like because I like a tighter fit on mine.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
Now because I just know myself too well, and if I don't, I will ruin my brand new book. Why am I struggling? There we go. Nope, still struggling. Okay, there we go. Oh wait, why is this so tight? This is so much tighter than it usually is. Am I crazy? It needs to just like get in there. I always buy this cover and usually it does not feel this tight, but maybe it just needs to sit in there for a minute. Fits in the Trogen perfectly fine. There we go. fits pretty perfectly. Yeah, and definitely a lot less bulky than the book that I have now. I'm very picky on like the feel of things. I'm very like tactile in that way, and if something doesn't feel pleasant to me, I will not use it. And this material is good. It's not bothering me. It's not soft. Like, I really don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like it has some tooth to it, but it's not unpleasant. I don't know how to describe it, but I do like it. It does look like it's going to attract a lot of dust though, but thankfully, since it's black, I'm hoping it won't look as dirty. Every time you order from Hobonichi, you also get a pen. So I ordered all of my items from the actual store online, and so all of this shipped from Japan. And my recommendation is that if you're just wanting to buy one thing from Hobonichi, buy it from Amazon. But if you're buying more than one, you'll save a lot of money if you buy it through your store, just because they adjust their prices on Amazon because of shipping costs. So you save a little money if you order from the actual store itself and have it shipped from Japan. So I ordered from the store, and when you do purchase from the store, they give you the pen of the year. I don't know if they do this with Amazon purchases, but I have a couple of these. My fiance loves these, so I give these to him. And then they're still continuing with the free mini bags. Oh, found the pretzel. I like this one. I never knew what to do with my little bag, but I'll show you. Let me grab mine. Okay, this is kind of dorky, so don't make fun of me. This is my bag from when I bought my weeks, and I literally just use it as a condiments bag. So I just have like ketchup and barbecue sauce and salsa and like ranch, and I just keep these in this little bag in my office for when I need them during lunch. It's probably what I'll do with this one because this is already starting to overflow. But yeah, that's what I use my little bags for, and I think it's cute, especially since this one is the snack one. I actually really like this one, so I'll probably just continue that. But that's what I use with my little mini bags if you didn't know what to do with yours. Overall, first impressions, I do really like this. Would I pay $50 or $54, I think it was, for this? I would say yes, if you are really looking for the functionality of carrying multiple things in one cover. I definitely think it's worth the cost. If you don't foresee yourself using the zipper pouch, if you don't really see yourself using this back pocket, I don't know if it's necessarily worth that money. But for me, having multiple functional components of this really makes the price worth it. I am really excited to start using this regularly. Usually I just kind of like throw my books and my pens in my purse, and they're just kind of like in a free-for-all in my bag, so sometimes they get a little like dinged up, and so I'm really excited to start using this and protecting my books a little more. If you guys got anything from this year's launch, I would love to know. Make sure to subscribe to this channel if you are already. I'm happy that you're here, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.